So they took my knife card away. I'm surprised they didn't take my man card away, but I got it back. What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fishing. Class is in session. So, all these fixed blade knives that I own, all these USA made fixed blade knives that I own, and I still got my knife card revoked. And it's because I have all these fixed blades and not a single Esee fixed blade knife.
What do you mean you ain't got no Esee knife, man? No wonder they took your knife card away. You don't deserve no knife card.
But I remedied that at Blade Show. I got an absolutely classic, must-have Esee fixed blade knife, and I'm excited to share it with you today. So, without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. Alright, so the made in the USA Esee 3, an absolutely classic American-made fixed blade knife, and my first Esee knife. Funny story about this knife, I picked this up at Blade Show, got a great deal on it, like $40 off retail. So Esee had two display cabinets, and they had all the knives they were selling in one cabinet, and then other knives that they weren't selling in another cabinet. So I went by their booth and I was like, I want that one. And they were like, that one's not for sale. We're going to sell everything in this cabinet, and then when that's gone, we might sell this stuff. And he said, come back later today or tomorrow morning. So later on Friday, I went back. I said, hey, is that for sale yet? No, not yet. So I went back Saturday morning. Hey, is that for sale yet? No, not yet. So I went back Sunday morning. I said, hey man, I want to buy that knife. And he said, yeah, we're not selling that one yet. And I was like, well, dang. So I started to walk off, and then the guy chased after me and he said, hey man, I'll sell you that knife. And I was like, really? And he cut me a heck of a deal on it. So really cool guys there at Esee. I appreciate you guys selling me this knife. Like I said, my very first Esee knife, and the Esee 3, I don't know this to be a fact, but it's probably their most popular model. I'm not really certain. There's only one thing I don't like about this knife, and it's the sheath. The sheath here is injection molded ABS plastic, and it's a great sheath. I mean, the retention is good. There's no shake. There's no rattle. Your knife is in there securely, comes out of there easily. You've got that nice audible click that you want with a retention sheath to let you know it's in there. So functionally, the sheath works great. It looks okay. I just don't really like this ABS stuff. So I'm either going to get a leather sheath for this or a Kydex sheath. But otherwise, that's the only thing that I don't love about this knife. Everything else about it is just absolutely fantastic. I can't believe that I waited so long to get one of these, and I love it so much. I'll certainly be getting more Esee knives. So let's take a look at this bad boy. All right, look at that beauty. Our overall length here is 8 1/4 inches. We've got basically a 4-inch blade and a 4 1/4 inch handle. We do have a big finger choil here, so our cutting edge is about 3.5 inches. Blade steel on this one is 1095 carbon steel. I know some guys don't like that, but I absolutely love it, and everything I know about Esee, they do a great job on their 1095. I love it. I think it's a great steel, and I will continue to use it. Cerakote finish on this one. On the tang here, it says Esee 3. And it says Randall's Adventure Training and Equipment Group. On this side of the blade, Esee Knives, USA, and Rowan. So, Randall's Adventure Training is RAT. So, basically, the Ontario RAT was Randall's Adventure Training, and then they split and formed Esee Knives, and this was one of their first ones as far as I know. It's basically a RAT Model 3. Except the handle is a little bit longer. So essentially what we have here is a RAT 3 with some improvements. Our handle material here is contoured G10, and this is coyote tan and black layered, and I think it looks absolutely killer. Full tang on this one, obviously. Our blade stock here is 1/8 of an inch thick. We've got some jimping here on the spine that's pretty aggressive, but I really like it. We've got a lanyard hole here if you want to put a lanyard on your knife. Everything here is chamfered down nicely. Fit and finish is just exceptional. No hot spots, no warm spots, no pokey parts. Great finger guard on this one. A nice palm swell, and you can see there that these handles get pretty fat in the middle, which makes this one super comfortable. For me, my hand pretty much swallows up that entire handle. Now, I know that my hands are wider than some guys, but this is just about a perfect fit for me. It's right about a 3.5 finger knife, but it's still really comfortable. If I choke up here into the finger choil, I can get a full 4-finger grip on that one. Now, I know that some guys don't prefer a finger choil on a blade of this length. I don't mind so much. I think you still have plenty of cutting edge for what this knife is going to be used for. Feels good in a saber grip. Feels good in a saber grip choked up. Hammer grip is comfortable. Reverse grip is comfortable. Gas station stabby grip is very comfortable. It's just a very comfortable knife in the hand. I have used this one a little bit, not extensively. There are a ton of long use reviews out there if you want to go check it out. My buddy Gabriel over at the Last Huntsman Outdoors has a great review on this one. Just an absolutely solid knife. Now, with that 1/8 of an inch blade stock, you're not going to do any heavy batoning with this, but that's not what it's meant for. I mean, you could get away with batoning maybe some 2-inch pieces or anything, but look, I think batoning is kind of overrated, but it is what it is. This one's not a chopper. It's not for batoning, but with that full flat grind and that nice distal taper on there, this is going to excel at piercing, poking, and it's also going to be super slicey. So this thing's going to be great at wood processing. It's going to be great at food processing, skinning. It's just an all-around great camp knife, bushcraft knife, and EDC knife, even some tactical self-defense uses. It's just a great size, great shape, great design, super comfortable. It's just an all-around multi-purpose knife. It is not so big that you can't carry this as your EDC, and I think that's kind of what it was intended to be, is a carryable bushcraft knife or a carryable camp knife that's not going to be so big it weighs you down or is cumbersome or something like that. I absolutely love it. I think it is outstanding, and I will certainly be getting more Esee knives. So there you go, boys and girls. That is the Made in the USA Esee 3. I can't believe I waited so long to get this freaking classic knife, but I did. I have one now. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend this one. I will link it down below if you want to go pick one up for yourself. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you have an Esee 3. Let me know if you have any Esee knives. Let me know if you have the Rat Model 3. Don't forget, I have channel memberships available. If you'd like to support the channel, I would really appreciate it. You can find the link in the channel About section or in the description of this video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.